Melissa Gorga breaks silence on termination rumors. Whispers have been swirling in Bravoland that Real Housewives of New Jersey cast member Melissa Gorga was being fired from the show. For those who aren't current on this story, it was during a recent episode of Watch What Happens Live that RHONG fans believe Andy Cohen was dropping hints that her time on the series was coming to an end. Likewise, fans have also posed the question of whether her sister-in-law, Teresa Giudice, has the juice to persuade producers to give Melissa the boot. Presently, the termination of Melissa Gorga from the Real Housewives of New Jersey is nothing more than a rumor. The Sun, however, managed to catch up with the Bravo personality recently. While attending the Second Chance Rescue's third annual rescue ball in New York yesterday, Melissa broke her silence on the termination rumors while speaking. Getting candid about the situation, the Bravo personality admits she has no idea what the network is planning to do, nor does she have any idea if she will be part of the cast of Real Housewives of New Jersey for future seasons. Unfortunately, it doesn't sound like the Sun was able to get many answers from Melissa Gorga, other than confirmation that it was a wait-and-see situation. Pushing her for some more details, the outlet asked if she thought her sister-in-law had the power to persuade producers to fire various cast members. Melissa Gorga shrugged it off, noting that she really didn't think Teresa had that kind of juice. Melissa admitted she thought it was crazy how wildly out of control the rumor of her termination from the network became. So those who have been watching the latest season of Real Housewives of New Jersey know it has been an action-packed series filled with lots of drama. The drama seemingly kicked off when Melissa was seemingly snubbed by Teresa after being asked not to be a bridesmaid at the wedding. Unsurprisingly, fans have been eating up the drama as it has made the season a must-watch. But a lot of fans have serious doubts about whether Melissa will return for another season after the way things have played out. In the swirling, ever-dramatic world of the Real Housewives of New Jersey, rumors are just another day in the Garden State. But when whispers of termination turn into viral headlines, even the most seasoned housewives are forced to speak out. Melissa Gorga, longtime RHONG cast member and a staple of Bravo's franchise for over a decade, has finally broken her silence on speculation that she's been fired from the show, and she's not holding back. Sitting in her stylish Montville home, Gorga exudes the same effortless glamour fans have come to expect. Glossy hair, killer heels, and the confidence of a woman who survived more than a few reunions. But beneath the polished exterior, there's a hint of exasperation, perhaps even disappointment, as she addresses the persistent rumors surrounding her status on the show. "Let's get something straight," she says with a slight shake of her head, her voice calm but firm. "I wasn't fired. That word gets thrown around like confetti, and it's just not true. There are conversations, sure, there always are at the end of a season, but I know who I am, what I bring to the table, and why I've lasted this long." The rumors began swirling after the explosive season 14 reunion, which left fans divided and the cast more fractured than ever. Tensions between Melissa and her sister-in-law, Teresa Giudice, reached an all-time high, culminating in a dramatic walk-off that felt like the end of an era. Social media lit up with speculation. Was Bravo finally done with the Gorga-Giudice saga? Would Melissa be shown the door to make room for a new direction? "I get it," Melissa says with a small laugh. "People are always hungry for change, for drama, for something to talk about. But that doesn't mean everything they hear is true." According to Melissa, Bravo hasn't made any official decisions about casting for the next season, and if they had, she'd know. This isn't a job you just ghost someone from. There are contracts, meetings, conversations, and I've had all of those. But the speculation hasn't just impacted her. It's affected her family, her businesses, and even her fans. It's wild how quickly the narrative spreads. I'll get texts from friends saying, "Are you okay? I heard you were let go." And I'm like, "I'm sitting here in my kitchen drinking coffee. I'm fine." Melissa admits that RHONG has been a roller coaster ride, one filled with triumphs, tears, and more than a few on-camera feuds. "This show has given me so much. I've grown on it. I've stumbled, learned, fought, loved, lost, and lived in front of a camera. That's not something everyone can say, and it's not something I take lightly. Still, she's not naive about the nature of reality television or the ever-churning engine of Bravo fandom. This isn't a game where everyone gets to stay forever. People come and go. But if and when it's my time, I'll walk out the door with my head high. I won't be pushed by noise or rumors. Fans have had mixed reactions to the rumors. Some have championed Melissa as the voice of reason in recent seasons, praising her authenticity and resilience. Others argue her storylines have run their course, but Melissa isn't interested in pleasing everyone, just being true to herself. I've always said you don't survive on this show by being fake. The camera sees everything, the good, the bad, and the messy. And I've shown all of it. If that's not enough for some people, that's okay. But I'm proud of what I've brought to the table. She also acknowledges the toll the show has taken on her personal life. Her rocky relationship with Teresa has often overshadowed her own story, leaving viewers divided. It's sad, really. There's a lot of love in our family, but also a lot of pain. And the cameras can magnify everything. But that doesn't mean what we have is any less real. As for what's next, Melissa isn't waiting for Bravo's call to stay busy. Her boutique, Envy, continues to thrive. Her podcast is growing, and she's been in talks for several off-camera projects. I've always been more than just a housewife. And that's what some people forget. I've built a brand, a business, a life. That said, she's not closing the door on the franchise that changed her life. If I come back, I'll come back swinging. If I don't, I'll still be swinging, just in a different ring. When asked what message she'd like to send to her fans amid the speculation, she doesn't hesitate. Thank you. For the love, for the questions, even for the concern. It means you care, and that means everything. But trust me, I know my worth, and I'm not going anywhere unless I decide it's time. So for now, the rumors remain just that, rumors. Melissa Gorga is still standing, still speaking, and still shining, no matter what the headlines say. And if there's one thing fans should know by now, it's this. Melissa Gorga doesn't fade quietly. She makes noise, and she does it on her own terms.